how's that? Has the hissing stopped?
Transient Mima left the game.
Testing, testing.
Maxim
1, 2.
joined the game.
Testing. Test, 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 testy, testy, test. And the stream froze. So is the static gone, guys?
Maxipor says UE it gone. Transient Mima says static gone.
Okay,
Transient Mima says where we dropping boys.
Yeah, everyone's in, I think. Did Wing join back? Did Juresu join back? Because Transient joined.
Maxipor says we're Mom.
Oh god, my stomach's growling. Actually, do we have any gold in the base? Oh, we do have some gold. Neat.
Transient Mima says I forget. Can you make T intersections with rails?
I can. I think you can, but I think it needs redstone.
Jarisu only joined the game.
Nice. Hello, Transient.
Maxipor says there you
I added more power rails so it goes really fast.
Jarisu only says transient. 1.
Ah! I was mining coal, that's why there's a tunnel here. Anyway, since I'm not going to build that dungeon anymore, we can dig this down to where the fucking, carts are. Transient! Eventually I'll like put like proper stone stuff here as well.
I need a pickaxe.
Oh fucking hell, there's an underground water source down here.
Jarisu only says sorry. Maxipor says oh yeah,
Okay.
fishing time. Transient Mima says hit me harder daddy.
Ah, god, there's too many people, hang on.
Jarisu only says it's a lake.
Jarisu, get out of there. Jarisu, I need you out of that cave, please. I'm trying to block this off as we go, so we can continue digging. Oh god, there's somehow a water source block in here now.
Jarisu only says it's a lake.
Ah! Why melons?
Jarisu only says why not melons?
Why pumpkins?
Jarisu only says why not?
Okay, so 40. Wait, stop digging. I need to go and check something on the other end now, because I think that should mean that we can just dig straight forward and we'll link up with the minecart and rail. I'm also probably going to need to rework this staircase now, god damn it. Maybe not. We'll see. Okay, so Transient, tell me what level you guys are at. Like, what's your middle coordinate?
Transient Mima says 48.
Okay, yeah,
Jarisu
so the
only
rail
says
is also on
49.
48. The rail is on 48, so if I dig this way, I should find you guys, because I can see your nameplate. Okay, you guys are going to need to dig to me because my pickaxe just broke. Unless I've got a diamond. Oh, I've got my diamond one on me. I'll just use a little bit of that.
Maxipause says pumpkins. Jarisu only says transient. Transient Mima says shush.
Hey.
Maxipause says I'm fishing.
Ah, I tried to do the thing that you asked me to do, and you're out here shitposting. Anyway, yeah, the minecart is
Transient
literally
Mima
just
says
over there.
everyone gets a cookie. Maxipause says thank you.
Thanks, Transient. I don't think I can pick it up. I have a full inventory. And there I was saying that I was going to save this just for fucking diamonds. So much for that, I guess. Actually, fuck off! Thanks for dealing with the zombie guys.
Jarisu only says anything else we can do.
Don't know yet. I'll get back to you on that one.
Transient Mima says eat children.
Yeah, eat children. That's
Jarisu
always a
only
banger.
says sounds good.
Right, time to go and make some staircases.
Maxipor says eat me, all I am is food. Jarisu only is sleeping in a bed. To skip to dawn, all players need.
That should probably be enough.
Nina says he'll start raising the roof on the way down thing. Jarisu only says why are you stomping on my chest, Maxi? Maxipor says revolution.
Is that gonna work? Oh, I'm gonna have to get rid of part of the... Unless...
Jarisu only says that's dirty.
Nope, I'm gonna have to get rid of part of the diorite pattern. That's annoying, but oh well.
Maxipor says
Oh wait,
it's
that's gonna make
to
part of the
come back
bloody...
home.
Hang on. Give me them diorites. I need diorite slabs. Do I have any kicking around
Jarisu
somewhere?
only
Yes I do, okay. Bill, fuck off. Nope, that's not gonna work either. God fucking damn it! Because that's gonna fucking render this door for the elevator useless.
Jarisu only says.
Okay,
Maxipor
hang on,
says
let's
cat
just
snitch.
seal.
Maxipor says
Because we don't really need that there. Okay.
Maxipor says oh asterisk asterisk asterisk.
Wait, creeper in the base? Are you kidding me?
Maxipor says oh god. Jarisu only says how did it get in?
It probably just wandered in after one of you guys. They can do that because of the door being activated by pressure plates.
Maxipor says that scared the asterisk 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 out of me.
Oh, don't
Jarisu
be sorry. I
says
mean, it's happened to me before as well. No need to apologise. It's happened to me as well. It's just a thing. It's just a quirk of the base. There we go. That looks slightly less shit.
Transient Mima says jibester.
I'll give you the stair in a second. Hang on.
Transient Mima says put me to.
Please stop calling me daddy.
Transient Mima says put me to work Honeybuns. Jarisu only says put me to work Dreamboat.
Why are you guys like this?
Maxipor says put me to work I'm hungry. Transient Mima says put me to work Dickbag. Jarisu only says put me to work Satan. Maxipor says they won't let me die.
Thanks, Tattoo.
Jari. Jarisu Oni says Maxi. Jarisu Oni says where'd you go? Maxipause says upstairs to the cookers.
Groovy. I'll transient. Do you have any leftover stairs? Because we still need a couple more at the top, and I can run back up there with them. Thank you. My only slight worry is that Bill is going to go down, although I don't think Bill will fit. I think Bill's a little small. A little big, rather.
Maxipause says cook.
There we go, that looks pretty good. Everything's kind of going productively and it's terrifying. Like, we've actually had a productive Minecraft stream, it's scaring me.
Jarisu Oni says Maxipause says I'm like just watching cause I absolutely suck at building. Maxipause says I'd be glad to help though.
Can someone go and get some wood for transient so that he can start decorating? Because, I'm gonna grab some food and I'm going to go and work on the ceiling for this part. If you want to go and gather some wood, you can borrow the diamond hatchet that I've left in one of the chests.
There's some stored.
We're always in need of more wood. I'm a shithead for not getting wood. Well, at least in Minecraft. Oi oi.
Mina says I just need storage. Maxipause says I wanna be helpful AAA. Maxipause says Joppy yes. Jarisu Oni says hope this helps. Maxipor says how much wood do you need?
Enough just to make
Maxipor
some
says I
chests,
got some
really, for
more.
transient.
Maxipor says I have some wood.
Ah, god damn it, I fell in the fucking cactus machine.
Jarisu Oni says need help.
No, I'm fine, I got out. I'm gonna leave a fucking gap in the back of the cactus machine so that if next time I fall in there, bleh, words. If I fall in there again, at least I can get out.
Maxipor says I didn't mean it, I'm sorry. Maxipor says I keep misclicking. Jarisu Oni says Buster you mad asterisk 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 asterisk.
What are you doing to my bloody cat?
Jarisu Oni says just looking at him. Maxipor says
did I ever
pet,
tell
pet,
you?
pet.
I'm pretty sure I told you why he was called Buster, right? Like why the cat he's named for was called Buster, at least.
Jarisu Oni says I think so.
He was named after a character called Buster Gonad who had unfeasibly large
Jarisu Oni
testicles.
says it's a sad story.
No, it's not a sad story at all. It's a really funny story. No, it's a really funny story.
Maxipor says nice.
The cat was named Buster Gonad. Well, the cat was named Buster after the character Buster Gonad from the Viz comics, which are adult in the sense it's like adult humour, like an adult cartoon. They're adult comics in the UK. And Buster Gonad had unfeasibly large testicles, and he would solve problems with his massive nuts, basically. And he carried them around in a wheelbarrow.
Jarisu Oni says did the cats have large nuts?
As a kitten, yes, Buster had massive testicles.
Maxipor says oh my god.
And that's why he was named Buster. He was named Buster because he was Buster Gonad with the unfeasibly large testicles. That's genuinely why he was named Buster. Like, I've asked my parents once or twice if that is why he was really named Buster, and yes, that is why he was named Buster. Because he had really big nuts as a kid.
Says I just imagined a asterisk 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 kitten with massive testis and now I want to die. Maxipor says I'm already dead inside. Jarisu Oni says asterisk 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 you for giving me that horrid mental image. Maxipor says up.
Well, here's the thing. It's not just his testicles that ended up massive, because after he got neutered, another part of him ended up massive. And that was just him in general. Buster was an absolute fucking unit. Because my parents got a second cat. He was a Siamese called Kodo. And Buster decided to help himself to Kodo's kitten food, which of course had a higher fat content. And as a result, Buster basically became the Jaeger of the cat world. He was like one of the big Jaegers from Pacific Rim. The fucking ground would shake as he approached.
Maxipause says fat baby. Jarisu Oni says Buster more like Garfield.
Well, that's the funny thing, because he liked to eat human food, and rather than lasagna, he'd raid. If we had to take out curry, he'd raid the bin for curries. And that also resulted in us nicknaming him Lister after the character from the British comedy series Red Dwarf. Because Lister from Red Dwarf was infamous for eating lots of curry. So we also referred to Buster as Lister. And he and our Dalmatian Lulu were known collectively as the Black and White Mafia, because they were best friends and they would work together to get leftover curry and other foods.
Nuts, inhaler of foods.
Buster absolutely hated Kodo, though. Like, Kodo tried his hardest to try and become the dominant cat, and Buster just thwarted him every time. Like, I'm pretty sure Buster, like, tried to choke Kodo out on a couple of occasions. And, like, if Kodo started acting up, Buster would literally just sometimes fucking sit on him.
That sounds pretty horrific.
It wasn't that horrific. It was more just, Buster would, like, hold him down. And to be honest,
to skip to dawn, all players need to sleep in beds at the same time.
To be honest, Kodo was kind of a dick. Like, Kodo was a dick cat. He hated everyone.
Jarisu says Buster is just training a sumo wrestler.
Nothing about training. He was a fucking sumo master. Massive lad. It was really funny because Kodo as a kitten was like really tiny and he was always quite a small, lean cat. Right, let's do a sleep just so that we don't get bombarded by marauding fucking phantoms.
Jarisu says he's stuck.
Yeah, he's stuck, I think. Or he was. Where did I put... Oh, the bed I stole is in my inventory. I'm an idiot.
You may not rest now. There are monsters nearby.
Wait, what the fuck? Monsters nearby?
There are monsters nearby.
Oh, bloody hell. How did he get in?
Maxipause says AAA.
How the fuck did these chuckle?
To skip to dawn, all players need to sleep in beds at the same time.
Hang on, there's another zombie in here. I think they stomped on our fucking crops, the dickheads. They did, the wankers. How did they even get in? They must have spawned up on top of that mountain and fucking dropped in.
Jarisu says not enough torches.
Oh yeah, it's dark in there now, isn't it? Who's not in a bed? Oh, it's Jarisu. Hi, Jarisu. Hey, put some torches in there, thank you.
Maxipause says we all slip. Maxipause says Big Bamboomer. Jarisu Oni says there, no more zombies.
Nice. Can someone go and check the chests and see if we have any more stone bricks? I'm on my last couple of stacks up here. Also, yes, I am going to leave the stone, like, hanging into the base, because I think that's actually a really cool effect. It looks like it's sort of been built into the cliff that way.
Jarisu Oni says hey comrade.
Yeah. Hello. Oh, thank you. Alrighty, thank you for that.
Jarisu Oni
Thanks,
says
mate.
if you need more I found way more in Wangtown.
Perfect, cheers. Also, it's just occurred to me that I should have done the ceiling as half slabs, but oops. Too late now. I've almost finished it. It will just be slightly
Jarisu
different to
Oni
the other
says
parts, it's fine.
asterisk happens.
I mean, I might keep this part flat anyway and see if there's a way that I could like get animals up here and make this the animal part. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like the water elevator. I actually worked quite hard on it.
Jarisu Oni says sounds cool.
Either way, I'll find something to do with all the space up here because there's a lot of flat space on top of
Jarisu
it.
Oni says it is. You did good work on your fort. Happy smiley.
I mean, I know at some
like
point.
Yesterday when you put the front wall together. Maxipause says looks like a long way down.
What I really want to do at some point is I want to build a staircase from here up to the top of there, and I want to build a windmill on top of the mountain. Because my first Minecraft PC base was a windmill.
Jarisu Oni says I could build you a windmill if you like.
If you want to, you can, but we need to get a sheep farm going first, because you need wool for the sales, ideally. And I just want to do a small little windmill as a tribute to it. One thing I might also try and do at some point is build, like, a replica
Jarisu
of
Oni
my...
says, okay, want me to start collecting animals? Maxipause says let me help her.
I mean, we do have a sheep farm, it's a multicoloured sheep farm at the moment. And it's in Wangtown. It's alright, I'll just fill that bit in later with
Jarisu
some
Oni says we
torches.
can migrate them.
Yeah, but that's something Transient worked on, and I do want to keep Wangtown, like, intact. Because Wangtown is basically home
Jarisu
away from
Oni
home.
says, oh, my bad.
Like, Wangtown is kind of Transient's baby, I don't want to
Maxipause
take away
says
from
more
it.
sheep the merrier. Maxipause says I saw some sheep out in the wild. Jarisu Oni says I love Wangtown and the genocide it wrought. Maxipause says we just need leads. Transient Mima says no one can gut and set fire to my baby but me. Jarisu
Another
Oni
thing I
says
might
what
actually
leads?
do like, on this flat area up here, if I'm doing the windmill as a tribute, I might just fucking replicate my very first Minecraft house here
Maxipore
in
says
all its
didn't I can help.
shittiness.
Jarisu Oni says that sounds very nice tbh.
Because I'm going to show you guys that at the end of the stream as a bonus. Like, you guys can come and join the world, and I'll show you the very first Minecraft world I did with the Red Menace lads.
Maxipore says oh.
Complete with some of the Dark Apple's old busted redstone machinery. That's something I should make up here. I should make an atomic chicken dispenser 5000 up here. There'd probably be just enough room. Nah, I'm kidding. I wouldn't make that. That's an illegal device.
Maxipore says come on water sheep. Jarisu Oni says what is it?
The atomic
Jarisu
chicken
Oni
dispenser.
says chicken dispenser.
The atomic chicken dispenser 5,000,001 is basically a giant Gatling cannon that fires chickens. And the original version had TNT rigged to it to kill all the chickens, so that it didn't lag the server, but it also killed everyone on the server.
Sounds incredibly kinky. Jarisu Oni says that sounds fun.
Like, it left a massive fucking crater in the middle of our village that is still there to this day.
Maxipore says sounds very cocky.
Okay, so the ceiling of the second area is done. Complete with a little skylight for the vegetables. Yeah, that's cool as fuck. I really like that. How it's sort of built into the cliff. Because we already had a bit of that going on with this, but... God, this place is fucking massive. But yeah, on that note, Transient, please never gut and burn Wanktown. I love Wanktown too much. I forgot to say earlier.
Transient Mima says too late.
Please no, please don't. I'd be really sad if you did that. I'm paranoid now that he's actually doing that. I'm gonna go and fucking check on Wanktown in a second.
Maxipore says nice bridge idea.
Okay, no, he can't have burnt down Wanktown. He's in the mineshaft thingy. Hey, this looks cool. There's like stuff down here too. Nice work, Transient. This looks cool as hell. How did we get a pig in here? Well, I'm not complaining. It's a free animal.
Maxipore says farm time.
Fair enough. Maybe we can make an animal pen in the back somewhere.
Jarisu Oni says we need 1 sheep, 1 pig.
Okay, so we'll replace all of this in here with, like, dirt or grass or something. I mean, we need actual grass, so we need to get something with, like, silk touch. Okay. I don't really want to force the animals to live on fucking concrete, and the sheep aren't going to get their wool back unless they have,
Jarisu.
yeah. And to grow grass, we need sunlight, I think.
Maxipor says Enderman. Transient Mima says grass spreads.
Grass spreads, that's good to know.
Transient Mima says BRB.
Okay, transient. I'm just gonna stick a couple of torches inside the fucking cactus machine just so that we don't get any mobs spawning up here. Because I'm not taking apart the cactus machine. I spent too long working on this fucking thing to take it apart. So even if it is fucking useless, other than dispensing cactus. The fucking cactus machine stays.
Maxipor says Jolup. Maxipor says pumpkins. Jarisu Oni says a farm.
I don't like how dark that top corner is. I'm gonna go put a torch up there.
Maxipor says a village.
You guys found something? Please tell me you took a compass with you, because you kind of need a compass to navigate in this world, because Wanktown is at
Maxipor says a
spawn.
village close by. Maxipor says very close. Jarisu Oni says oh.
Give me your coordinates so I can come find you. Ow, dang it.
Jarisu Oni is sleeping in a bed. To skip to dawn, all players need to sleep in beds at the same time.
Well, we can't sleep because Transit is AFK, I think.
Transient Mima says I said BRB.
Oh, he's BRB, not AFK. My bad.
Maxipor says minus 389. 62, 632.
Okay, well, I'll come and find you.
In a bed. To skip to dawn, all players need to sleep in beds at the same time. Respawn point only says you don't need to, don't worry.
Oh, I guess we're not gonna sleep. Alright.
Jarisu Oni says pig acquired. Maxipor says gasp. Jarisu Oni is sleeping in a bed. To skip to dawn, all players need to sleep in beds at the same time. Maxipor says T-baby woof. Jarisu Oni says I sleep. Maxipor says baby woof. Maxipor says a baby. Maxipor says I need bones.
Hey Transient, do you know if animals can get
Jarisu
over
Oni is
stone
sleeping in a
walls?
bed. To skip to dawn, all players need to sleep in beds at the same time. Transient Mima says it.
Okay, no worries. I'm just gonna make an indoor animal pen.
Jarisu Oni says animals can only jump over a single block.
And see, I don't know if stone walls count as fences.
Jarisu Oni says
I think-
walls such as stone walls and fences are slightly higher than a block.
Okay, so yeah, we can use stone walls for this. And stick a carpet on top, and then we can use that to jump over. So I'm going to use the last of the Silk Touch pickaxe, potentially, to get some grass blocks, so that we can get some grass growing in here, and I'll make an...
Maxipor says woof. Jarisu Oni says I found a calico kitten. Maxipor says AAA tabby. Maxipor says I will go fish.
Go fish. Ah, crap. Ow, 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 ow. Head hurty.
Jarisu Oni says you okay.
Yeah, it's just, basically, there's a weird thing with my headset where if I wear it for too long, it makes my head hurt a little bit. I don't know why.
Maxipore says I got fish. Transient Mima says your head hurts because you're talking to us.
I mean, that's only because your central text-to-speech voices are making all the blood rush to my cock, because it's giving me a fucking
Jarisu
massive
only
erection.
says Maxi help me find the pig. Maxipore says cat. Jarisu Maxipore says here puff. Maxipore
You
says
got
pig.
your text-to-speech voices turn my uwu into an oo. Okay, where is the Silk Touch pick? It's here somewhere. There it is. Okay, so first of all, do we have any grass blocks? Yes, we do have a grass block. Singular.
Jarisu Oni says asterisk notices your bulge asterisk is that the legendary blade Durandal or are you just happy to see me?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Maxipore says and you ask me why I'm like this GJNNGKJG. Jarisu Oni says SHHHH. Maxipore says I'm getting your cat. Jarisu Oni says okay.
Okay, let's see how many that will fill.
Maxipore says kitty.
Cow, you stay away from that fucking nether portal, I swear to God.
Maxipore says pig get back here. Maxipore says little crap.
Oh, wrong pickaxe, shit. Okay, I gotta stop with that one, it's almost fucking broken.
Maxipore says meef. Maxipore says a baby sheep. Jarisu Oni says are we going the right way? Maxipore says I think so. Maxipor says find the water.
Okay. I have made a animal pen inside the base.
Jarisu Oni says good job. Jarisu Oni says we're bringing a sheep and a pig.
Excellent. Also, we've got some flowers to plant in these flower beds finally.
Maxipor says baby's back here.
Buster, get off the chest.
Maxipor says there we go. Jarisu Oni says I see the fort. Maxipor. Maxipor says baby's still here.
Come on, you two. There we go. Okay, so that's a start. We've got them two in there.
Jarisu says the baby won't be farmed then.
Okay, now they've both run out. Okay, that's not what I wanted to happen.
Maxipor says I will come back baby.
Temporary door until I make one. So the last one to get in is the pig. Where'd he go?
Jarisu
You got him.
says
Okay.
I meant in the base, my bad.
No, shit, I got wheat out, I forgot. Pig is still on leash. There we go. No, the pig got out!
Transient Mima says BRB again. Maxipor says I'm gonna go get baby.
Okay, I'm gonna make a one-way animal entrance for you guys.
Jarisu Oni says here we are. Max. Maxipor says let's go back to Mama. Maxipor says she didn't leave you.
So this little contraption here is a one-way animal entrance. the animals can go into it, but they can't get out. But we can jump on the carpets and get out.
Wow. Startled smiley. Jarisuoni says I didn't know you can cheese it like that. Jarisuoni says thanks.
I only learnt about it like a couple of days ago with the carpet thing.
Jarisuoni says now we can farm for meat without having to go out.
Yep. I will just brighten this area up with some torches though.
Maxipor says I saved baby. Maxipor says look baby. Maxipor says now you're back with mama. Jarisuoni says they are reunite. Maxipor says leave no sheep behind. Jarisuoni says cat stuck. Jarisuoni says it's okay shall teleport.
Oh yeah, that's true, the cat will teleport.
Maxipor says you ain't farming my kitty no sir. Jarisuoni says we got so much done today.
We got a fucking ton done today, it's insane. And ultimately, even though we couldn't fix the nether portal problem, the new nether portal actually spawned somewhere safer than the original one. So even that was a benefit.
Jarisuoni says awesome.
And the only other thing I need to do in here is, I'm going to build a second level to the farm at some point up along this part. And part of it will be and that'll be a cactus, no, not a cactus, a watermelon and...
Maxipor says yeah.
A watermelon and pumpkin farm. Wait, hang on, Jerisu. If I do it with my special pick, I get twice as much. At least sometimes I do. I don't know if it does with the wheat, but I know it does with the carrots, it seems. Let me do the taters as well. I think that villager zombie is still outside.
Jarisuoni says it is.
So I'm going to plant a fuckload of potatoes. Oh, there we go. And I'll just get this last row of carrots and replace them with potatoes. The base has actually become really quite nicely self-contained now. Once we get a watermelon and pumpkin farm going, we're going to be fucking set.
Jarisuoni says it's so cozy. Happy smiley. Jarisuoni is sleeping in a... Maxipore says I step on you once more.
Transient, come to bed.
Transient Mima says 5 more minutes, mum.
But transient, please. Hi, transient. Nice. Wait, why am I trying to eat the fucking potatoes? They need to be cooked.
Maxipore says look at all the cute babies. Maxipore says is there anything I can do?
I'm about to... I think I'm just about ready to wrap up. Maxi?
Chorizo
Or at
only
least
says
fairly
good.
soon we're going to
Done it.
wrap up. So you don't
Chorizo
really need to worry
only says
about
yeah,
doing
it's
anything.
quite late.
Yeah, and I want to show you guys that first world as well, so... We're probably going to finish up here fairly shortly. I'm just going to make sure that Transient doesn't need any more time
Maxipore
first.
says I didn't
I'm also going to
do
go see what
anything
he's
at
up
all,
to.
BNGHJG. Chorizo only says wanna check it out.
Yo, Transient! This is
Maxipore says
impressive! That looks really nice, dude.
Transient Mima says asterisk 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 end my life.
I love you.
Chorizo
And it looks
only
really
says this is
good.
so cool. Maxipore says this looks amazing. Chorizo only says you've really outdone yourself, Transient. Transient Mima says Wang Station asterisk 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 asterisk.
I like the wank station. This is a nice addition.
Chorizo only says we should put some lanterns in here too. Transient Mima says still need to do the ceiling but I gotta go and like eat foot. Transient Mima says food.
Transient sucks toes. Yeah, I'm a lock up for the night. And everybody get ready to have your asses kicked out so I can
Chorizo
show
only
you
says I got
the other
some
world.
food. Chorizo only says okay. Maxipore's left the game.
Alright, so I will start up the original world. I'll start it on creative, I think, because reasons. Mostly because there's no food on the world and just you immediately start starving. So let's see here. Creative. Continue. Play. Do people actually read these? Yes, we do.
Press T.
Okay,
Or
feel
control
free
the
to
D-pad
come and
right to
join.
open chat.
Wait, I thought I put it on creative. What the fuck? Hold on, don't join yet. Did it not select creative mode or something? Oh yeah, I must have to turn on operator commands for that.
Press T. Return. Jarisu only joined the game.
Okay, that didn't do anything and I'm still fucking starving to death. What the hell?
Jarisu. Jarisu only says I'm in creative.
Oh, come on, how are you in creative and I'm not? The fuck? You need to enable commands and then use the command to set your game mode to creative. Okay, well, I'm going to try copying the world first and see if that works. And then if that doesn't work, I will figure out how to do that fucking command, I guess.
Press T. Return.
Okay. Hang on. So, does anybody happen to know the command? Oh! Okay, so there's these.
Jarisu only says Dr. Toaster's house. Oh my gosh, that's cute as heck.
Game mode.
Jarisu only says oops. AliasComrade says game mode creative. Jarisu only says start with a slash. Jarisu
Okay,
only says the forward slash.
Okay, hang on.
Jarisu only says so it's / game mode creative.
Oh yeah, the busted Zelda door.
Jarisu only. Jarisu only says that's adorable.
I forgot a space. God damn it! Now I have to type it all again.
Jarisu only says take your time. It's okay.
Also, for some reason, Maxi can't join. Oh, there we go. Okay. So, this is... Whoa. A leash that's completely freaking out, apparently. What the hell? Dressu, did you do that? Why do they have leashes on? That's so weird.
Only says what?
These mobs have leashes.
Jarisu only says the hell.
That is really creepy, okay.
Jarisu only says I just joined and walked around.
I can only assume that that's something my friend did when I was showing them this world. But this is my very first Minecraft world, and this here is my very first Minecraft house. Try restarting your game, Maxi Pause.
Says I find it really
Also, Transient, you're welcome to join too if you want. You still can't connect. That's really weird. I don't know why it's doing that. All sorts of old crap in these chests. But yeah, there's the attempted Zelda noise door. Here's my very first mine. As you can see, it's another one of these that goes off in like multiple directions. Now,
says it's really interesting to see.
This thing over here is Miss.
It's not a hell maze. Maxipause joined.
Oh, Maxipause got in. This here is Mr. Nibble's big button thing. Oh, it actually does still make noise. So this was a 9-digit code lock that the Dark Apple programmed. With very, very early redstone. It is non-functional now, I believe. I think even if we replaced the buttons, it wouldn't work properly. We can try though. Let's see if it actually does still work at all. I also have no idea what the code is, so that probably wouldn't help.
Jarisu only says, is this a McDonald's?
I will answer your question in a moment. Hang on. Huh. But more importantly than that is this here. This crater that you see here. This is where the atomic chicken dispenser was. The front part of it.
Maxipore says nicey. Jarisu Oni says oh god DFSJK
So there used to be a little pond here, and all nice grassy bits. Oh yeah, I think this was partially caused by it as well. And originally, on these 3 bits here, there were 3 basically dispensers that fired out chicken eggs, and it would spawn chickens, and then it would lag the server. So not transient, sorry, I'm so saying then transient. Then the Dark Apple decided what he would do is he would rig TNT to it, so the TNT would fall in water and then explode and blow up all the chickens.
Jarisu Oni says that's amazing.
Instead, and I'd like to quote that before he set this off, he said, "Don't worry, it's completely safe. It won't destroy anything." And then this happened. Now, what were you asking about the McDonald's?
Says 10 seconds before disaster. Jarisu Oni says incredible. Maxipore says famous last words.
This is the Dark Apple's house.
Jarisu Oni says Mr. Nibble's house.
This is a very aesthetically pleasing early Minecraft house that he never actually finished.
Jarisu Oni says what a shame.
But all these repeaters here was somehow something to do with this fucking atomic chicken dispenser. Now, over here is a project we never actually finished.
Jarisu Oni says so this is like, what? 8 years old now.
Basically look up whenever Minecraft Xbox came out, and it will be from that time, it'll be from that year. Because we got this like a week after it came out. So back here behind the waterfall is an unfinished project that we were going to build like a base behind the waterfall. Oh yeah, this is the suicide machine. So how this works is originally there was a glitch, and you would ride a minecart off of here. It'd hit these rails at the bottom.
2012.
And then you'd jump out of the minecart at the bottom here on these rails, and you'd die instantly. So it was a weird suicide machine. This used to be some kind of automated cactus farm. That would, yeah, it would alert you when cactus was dropped. So this is basically, this one here is actually basically a very early version of my big fucking cactus machine. This is our infinite water source. Now this is Yasin's house. I think Owen flooded it when he was being a made-up troll he created called the Plumber. It's now infested with drowned, apparently. Last time I was in here, it was infested by fish. But yeah, Yasin actually put a massive amount of effort into this house, and it just got completely fucking wrecked. And the reason I say his first name on stream is because his gamer tag was literally Yasinator, and then a number, but I can't remember what. Yeah, I think it also got set on fire at one point. Because I think Yasin quit this world forever after the house got flooded. Because this was like borderline impossible to fix.
Jarisu Oni says that's awful.
Yeah,
Maxipore says oh no.
This big parking garage thing here.
Maybe we should fix it for him.
This big fucking parking garage here was going to be Owen's house, if I remember correctly. And I think we got him back, and that's why there's water up here.
We can fix this place up nice and good. Jarisu Oni says oh. Maxipore says oh 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 oh.
Yeah, I don't know why he had to build it right next to my little log cabin. Wait, don't go that way yet, Jarisu. That's something I want to show you in a bit. I've got another thing to show you first. So that may be my first Minecraft house, but I will show you my very first Minecraft base. So this is actually the first base we ever built in Minecraft. Like, properly.
Says a base.
And this down here, I believe, is our very first mine. So this is very likely where AliasComrade found his very first Minecraft diamonds. Or down there, maybe.
Heartwarming to see. Maxipause says, "Oh, dude."
And this is the bedroom. You know what? Let's get rid of the plumber's work here for a second. Let's get rid of some of this fucking water so it's a bit easier to navigate. Because it doesn't matter, I have a copy of the original unfucked with world anyways.
Maxipause says, "There we go."
And this, I really love this sign over here. Come back here, this is really good. I love this little sign that's back here. Pretty sure that was the Dark Apple.
Jarisu Oni says, "Oh."
There's a big hole down there. I don't know what this is. I'm not sure what this thing is. This is obviously a player-made structure, but I don't know what we were making here.
Jarisu Oni says, "Farm."
Yeah, I can only assume it was going to be some kind of farm. This thing over here, this glass structure actually by the Atomic Chicken Dispenser, this was a squid farm. Because you could actually get squids to spawn in placed water like this originally. And squids would spawn in here. And they would come down here. And I can't remember how you killed them, but it was a way to get ink sacs. There's also a stone platform over here. I don't know what that was all about. Anyway, I've got two more little things to show you, which are around the back of my house. What's this? Oh! I've never seen this before. I don't know what this is. I wonder if this was Jack's house.
Maxipause says, "A house."
This was either, this must have, I think this might have either been Connor's original house, or maybe Jack joined us and made a house. I never knew this was back here. I've never seen that before.
Maxipause says, "Holy crap."
I never even noticed that was there.
Dug down.
That's super weird. I never noticed that was there. What the what's this? I don't remember this either. It's obviously player made because it's got torches. But that's really strange. I've never seen that before.
Jarisu Oni says Herobrine.
Now this right here, this is actually a sand cannon. And this was actually a TNT based thing that worked. Now, if I remember correctly, it did something that it would blow up a sand block and launch it off that piston into the distance. But I can't remember exactly how it functioned.
I remember this. Jarisu Oni says that sounds amazing.
Yeah, oh okay, I remember how it worked.
In another server. Jarisu Oni says HN.
It would push a TNT block down there via the water. Shit, I just broke part of it.
A cannon to shoot stuff and we could fly.
Yeah, you'd press this. It'd set off the TNT, it would go down here. that'd get pushed up and then go down like that, and the explosion would send the block flying. I wonder if it still works.
Jarisu only says, should we try it?
Oh shit, I got rid of the water block, hang on. I think originally there was meant to be a block there, and it went like that. Okay, let's see if we can make it fire. Maybe not.
Maxipause says almost.
Maybe there's some redstone missing, hang on. I think what might need to happen is maybe it needs to go doot doot, and then... Actually, I think it might be something due to TNT not working the same in a newer version. But it might be fixable, hang on. Just get whatever block, and then put it here. Put that there. Put this here. It doesn't work the same, it doesn't work anymore.
Maxipause says oh.
Yeah, it doesn't work anymore. Whoops.
Maxipause says no.
Oh, it's no biggie. This is a copy of the world anyway, so it'll be back on the original. But I do have one more thing to show you. Which, if we follow this minecart rail here... and we go all the way up... Now, as you may have guessed, we had access to a duplication glitch, so we ended up duplicating a lot of redstone. As you see, more evidence of redstone not working the same on this version here. So we have all these fucking powered rails running up here. We had a ton of duplicated diamonds, but I think Connor ended up stealing them all and then logging off. The Dark Apple, that is. And this was originally going to be the Wank Fort. So this was going to be a castle, but I never finished it.
Says oh. Maxipause says Minifort.
It even has a little cool balcony out here.
Jarisu Oni says must be nice to have finally completed it.
And this was going to be like a mob spawner or something. This room down here. Or like a dungeon. But yeah, this is the earliest incarnation of the Wank Fort.
Maxipause says...
And yeah, this thing actually never got finished.
Jarisu Oni says what's that?
What's what? Hang on, where's Jarisu? I don't see where Jarisu went.
Jarisu Oni says are the clouds different?
I mean they're 3D, but that's about it.
Jarisu
Where
Oni
did you
says
go?
what the asterisk happened here.
I don't know what you're talking about, Jarisu. I can't see where you are. Oh, there you are. What? Hold still a second. What are we talking about? Show me.
Jarisu Oni says there.
Oh, well,
Maxipause
what's
says
happened
black.
there? What's happened there is this is actually new terrain that's been spawned because we're playing on a new version of Minecraft. So this exact corner here is where the original world
Maxipause
ends.
says, oh.
So this flat line all along here, this is the length of like one
Maxipause
original
says, holy
Minecraft
smokes,
map,
this is cool.
probably. is where the world ends.
Jarisu Oni says holy asterisk 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 asterisk.
And beyond that is all newly
Maxipor
generated
says
world.
I've never seen this before.
I think it only happens when you generate a world like this. It also happened on the Long Live Herobrine seed, which I'm about to show you guys next as an extra bonus feature.
Jarisu Oni says that's incredible. Startled smiley.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing, isn't it?
Maxipor says Argai might have to go. Mom wants me to go out into town.
Oh, don't worry, you won't miss much on the Long Live Herobrine world. There's a lot less structures and stuff.
Jarisu Oni says oh.
But we'll still take a quick look at it. So at the very least you'll be able to see it on the stream archive as well. Caleb12312, welcome to the stream, my man. But yes, I will save and quit here, and I will load up the next world to show you guys. Sippy time. So then the other one is this one. Ah shit, no, I didn't want to start playing it yet. I wanted to put it in creative, god damn it. Ugh. Ow. God, my hips just went completely clickety. Hang on a minute here, let me make a copy of it again. I could also show you guys my first ever creative map. But a lot of the redstone on it is broken, sadly. And how do I copy again? Copy world, there we go. And we'll put it on peaceful. Let's stick show coordinates on as well. Alright, let's get this bad boy going.
Press T, return, or controller D-pad right to open chat.
Alright, we are good to go, so you're welcome to come and join this at your leisure. So, this is Long Live Herobrine. This is a world that me and my friends made to disprove a rumour that creating a world called Long Live Herobrine
Jarisu Oni joined the game.
would cause it to be cursed. This was actually one of our most bountiful seeds that we ever had.
Jarisu Oni says where are you?
I'll have to come and find you once I've got the game in creative mode. Hold on. But my coordinates are 28464 minus 299. Anyway, let me put in the creative command here.
Jarisu Oni says I think I see the boundary.
Oh, nice. Okay, so symbols / game mode creative. No, I didn't want create creative, for fuck's sake. Okay, let me see. Can you give me your coordinates, Joresu? Actually, I can. No, hang on. I can find you on the map. Never mind. Okay, so stop moving for just a sec. Oh man, that is a funky structure over there. I've never seen that happen. Whoa, that's weird.
Jarisu Oni says show me startled smiley.
Okay, I'm just coming to you now. So yeah, that is the map boundary right there. So you're here somewhere. Oh, there you are. Hello. Follow me. I'll show you the weird thing I found.
Smiley.
It's this stuff here, this ice. I've never seen this happen.
Jarisu Oni says yeah, this what the asterisk is this?
I don't know. Either way, come this way and I'll take you to... I will take you over to the little house. So I remember in the previous stream when I said about this is when we'd sort of first discovered Rule 34. And we had the Rule 34 game where we'd like try and find weird shit.
Jarisu Oni says dragon asterisk.
Yep, that's where the dragon tits sign is. And then over here we also have aeroplane tits, which is the original meme.
Jarisu Oni says that's amazing, oh my god.
Now, out past aeroplane tits, on the other hand, if you come out here a minute, Juresu, as well as having like 4 turtles, now tell me, does this look vaguely familiar at all?
Jarisu Oni says canon.
Not quite. It's another atomic chicken dispenser, except this one.
Jarisu Oni says startled smiley.
Is functional. This one actually works.
Jarisu Oni says startled smiley.
So there is a demonstration of how
Jarisu
the
Oni
atomic
says, "Oh
chicken
my God,
dispenser
laughing smiley."
functioned. This is the last one I have that actually still works. And I'm genuinely considering like taking a screenshot of this and then building this on top of the Wank Fort just for a laugh.
Jarisu Oni says we should make one further from the Wank Fort and make it.
Well, thankfully this
Teresa only
this
says, "I'll help
one
you," laughing smiley.
this one doesn't have the TNT contraption, because originally I think it came off somewhere like here. Because the thing is, the reason this appears to be unfinished is because we actually stopped the Dark Apple from finishing it. Because I think originally the TNT would come off of here somehow,
Teresa
and then it
only
would like
says,
drop
"Oh."
down. But what happened is the Dark Apple kept disappearing every day while we'd go off to mine, and we ended up
Teresa only
following
says we should
him
look
one
it up and
morning.
see if we can make it work.
We ended up following him one morning, and we followed him past the aeroplane tits sign, and it turned out he was making another atomic chicken dispenser, and we murdered him for it. But this map is kind of cool because it actually still has a redstone structure that works. It actually has 2 working redstone structures. Because this is an automatic cobblestone generator, although I've just broken it. Oh, never mind. So yeah, this is an automatic cobblestone generator, and it actually does still work.
Jerisu only says that's so cool.
It is cool. So I can break off a load of cobblestone like that, and it will automatically start refilling. And it will just keep doing that forever. Now this thing here, this is part of the original point of the map. One of our friends genuinely believed if you made a shrine like this and lit the netherrack, it would summon Herobrine. So we got together enough gold to do it, and then we actually lit it. Also, I'd like to point out we did not have a duplication. Oh no, we must have had a duplication glitch at some point on this map, because there's 99 plus stacks. Yeah, that's not supposed to happen. 64 if you touch it.
Says, "Oh no, I broke it."
Don't worry, I've got another save of this world, so that little curiosity will always be there. This is the redstone rail to either side of the world that the Dark Apple was trying to make. Oh yeah, and the mine. This mine is an absolute fucking labyrinth. It is impossible to get out of here once you go in. Like, if you go too deep, you'll just be lost forever, and there's a massive ravine in here somewhere. But I haven't been able to find it for years. We absolutely gutted this place. Oh, there's an old crafting table down here. This is so weird. I wish I knew where the I wish I knew which path led to the big ravine, because I know there's one in here.
Maxipores joined the game.
Hey, there's Maxi. We'll have to go and find Maxi. Oh, hang on. Is this it? Is this the ravine?
Maxipores says, "Where am I?"
No, this is the lava cave. I remember this. Oh man, this place was an absolute hellscape.
Maxipores says teleports in.
This map is so fucked. Yeah, good luck ever finding your way out of here if you're playing on survival, by the way.
Maxipore says I'm in some snowy area.
Give us a second, Maxi. I'm going to burrow out through the top of the mine, and then I'll come find you.
Jarisu Oni says find the map edge, we're coming.
Okay, so let's see. Oh, Maxi's close. Maxi's just over here.
Maxipore says aeroplane asterisk 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 asterisk.
Hey, Maxi.
Jarisu Oni says you found it, laughing smiley.
But yes, somewhere deep underneath that,
Maxipore says I love snowy locations.
that deep underneath that mine is like a huge ravine. Now this actually is our house from this playthrough, and it's actually pretty cool.
Jarisu Oni says sounds amazing.
So if we go down here, we have this kick-ass underwater bedroom. And that was my bed, that was Connor's bed, and that was Jack's bed.
Maxipore says
So there's only...
Jarisu Oni says that's cool. Maxipore is sleeping in a bed. To skip to dawn, all players need to sleep in beds at the same time.
Now if you come up here, we actually have something kind of cool that's really a relic of the time. This was before plant pots, so this was our flower on the table.
Maxipore says flowy. Jarisu Oni says ah. Maxipore says ah.
We also have a cupboard under the stairs. And there's still a fair amount of treasure in here, actually.
Maxipore says yeah.
There's our old nether portal.
Jarisu Oni says do you feel nostalgia when you come here?
Oh yeah, so much nostalgia, man. Our big old dumb TV we made.
Jarisu Oni says TB. Jarisu Oni says TV. Jarisu Oni
And then this
says it
here...
looks good TBH.
Also, we have a sound system. I'd like to point that out. That I just fucking broke. God damn it. I am a numpty.
Maxipore.
And then this was our mascot for this playthrough. This was Babby Pumpkin.
Jarisu Oni says nice fireplace.
And
Maxipore says hey look,
the story
I'm
behind
pressing all the buttons.
the story behind this guy was I found
Jarisu Oni says
him
Babby Pumpkin, that's adorable.
I found him
Says
all on
Babby.
his own with no other pumpkins nearby in the middle of the snow with snow on top of him, and it looked like a little white hat. And I don't know why, but I thought it made him look kind of like a baby, like he was wearing a baby
Maxipore
hat.
says you saved him.
So I took him with me, and he became our mascot for the
Jarisu Oni says
playthrough.
OPFFTTTT.
Yeah, feel free to have a look around for a second, Maxi, because I'm going to go back into the mine
Jarisu
and see if I can
says this
figure
is so
out
wholesome.
where the big fucking ravine was. You can see the result of some of the dark apples strip mining there.
Maxipore says AW yeah dragon TITS.
But yeah, this is probably the most
Jarisu
insane
says
cave
Herobrine
cave
Prime
system we
here.
ever came across. Like, as you can see, some of this cave is still unexplored to this day.
Maxipore says you summoned me. Jarisu Oni says that's so cool.
Like, there's still portions of this cave that are unseen by man. And even some of the portions that have been seen, you know, can't be found properly. Like, we can't find the fucking ravine for love nor money. And And it's a shame because the ravine was absolutely stacked with ores from what I remember. I'm already lost, so I'm going to just tunnel my way back out again. Hang on, we tunneled into another part of the mine, so this works. Because I remember the ravine was the first ravine we ever found. But it is
says I
deep
fixed the
in
dragon
here.
**** for you, comrade.
Thank you. I'll come and have a look in a minute. Oh yeah, I think we started a mushroom farm down here.
Maxipor says thanks, I hate it.
Oh, here's our obsidian farm. I remember this. We just had this massive natural pile of obsidian.
Jarisu Oni says laughing smiley.
Oh god, this massive lava pool. I remember this. That thing was absolutely fucking absurd. But also nowhere near the fucking ravine from what I remember. Oh, hey, there's some lapis down here that we never found. That's so weird. Oh my god, I actually remember making that cobblestone pillar. There was diamond up there, I think. No. Gold, maybe.
Jarisu Oni says so odd to see what's been left unfinished. Jarisu Oni says oh.
Like, I wanted to say it was diamonds, and then I was like, wait, no, that's way, way, way too low for diamonds. Way too high for diamonds. No. Way too low? Way too high? Way too high for diamonds. Maybe I'm thinking of another map that had the ravine.
Maxipor says Jarisu why. Maxipor
It is
says
really
no.
interesting seeing these old caves. It's just so weird to see it untouched
Jarisu
like
Oni
this.
says Maxi stop.
Anyway, I want to see what you did to the dragon tit
Maxipor
sign real
says no
quick.
you.
See, I have the feeling that wood plank might be a marker for something, but I'm not sure what. Oh shit, there's a dungeon!
Maxipor says no it's are better you horny default skin.
Guys, I found an old dungeon that we cleared out. A zombie dungeon. I think we used that for our XP farm. Like, we'd blacken out this area, and we used to use that to farm XP.
Jarisu Oni says good.
Oh wow, this is even more unexplored cave, because there's gold back here.
Stop. Maxipor says I have a better idea.
I want to see what Jarisu did though, Maxi, so just give it a minute. Man, there's some weird shit back here. Alright, I'm going to resurface, because I don't think I'm going to find the ravine somehow. Dragon dicks, nice.
Jarisu Oni says laughing smiley. Maxipor says see it's better.
Aeroplane coke. Were you trying to make it say aeroplane cock?
Jarisu Oni says I meant to ride cocks. Jarisu Oni says Maxi broke. Maxipor says Jarisu horny F. Maxipor says so I'm blocking her. Jarisu Oni says I'm blocking you in a hot minute. Maxipor says you already have /3.
Because I remember this thing going really fucking far. Because not transit. I always keep trying to say transit for some reason. The Dark Apple wanted to make a minecart and rail that stretched from each end of the world. And he very nearly succeeded. Because we were right near one edge to begin with. And I think he'd actually tunnelled most of the way through. Because keep in mind, back then, the world was only the size of one Minecraft map. I think we finally ran out of materials because they fixed the duplication glitch.
Looks like he did it.
Yeah, he did. He actually made it from each side to the other. I forgot. He actually dug a tunnel. So back in the day, that was actually like a super impressive feat. And he got the railway really far. He got the railway more than halfway across the world.
Jarisu says reminds me of that minecart ride video.
Because let's see if we keep going. So he never quite finished extending it that way. But if he'd just gone a little further this way, that's where the boundary would have been. I'm pretty sure all of this is all of this is new. So he very nearly covered nearly half of the world length or width in minecart and rail. But anywho, I have one more world to show you guys. Which is my first ever creative redstone world. Which I think you guys will like. I'm pretty sure I have shown these on stream before and stuff, but... you know, it never hurts to show them again. It's just an interesting little thing. And I want to show them to my friends, like, in person, for lack of a better word. So, one thing I will say just before you guys even spawn in, don't fuck with anything on this world, because this isn't a copy. So, try not to break anything. Just be careful.
Press T, return, or controller D-pad right to open chat.
I'll say this still kind of works in a little bit.
Jarisu Oni joined the game.
Alright, so let's figure out where you guys are. Okay, you're over there. Bear with me. on your... Hello. Right, follow me this way. We'll have to find Maxi in a minute. Okay, so I believe it's down in this little valley here.
Jarisu Oni says tower.
Ignore the tower for now, we'll come back to the tower. Down here, in the valley. You've overshot. So, there's... Hang on, move your head. There's a little lever tucked away in there. And originally this would have been completely concealed so you couldn't see it.
Jarisu Oni says woohoo.
So yeah, that would open the doors, and they could also open via those pressure plates. And this was our little cave base. So, this, I believe, was Jack's room. And it had a table that could lift up and down via pistons. I'm not sure what's in that chest. I don't want to break it, though. But yeah, he surrounded his room by lava, with lava. Now this one we're going to leave till last, because this actually has a very, even though it's broken, it has a very impressive redstone relic in it. So we're leaving this one till last. No, do you rest you come back? We're leaving that one till last. This was Owen's room. It had a thing that fired things, and it has boats stuck in the wall because we were trolling him with them.
Jarisu Oni says PFFFTTT.
Now originally there was also a painting here, and it hit this lever which opened a concealed door. And then this was another concealed door down here that opened in a spiral pattern from what I remember. Like so. Oh shit, hang on, does that actually still work? Okay, that's impressive. That actually appears to still work. So if I take another colour block here, just pop that in there. Yeah, that actually still works. Wow, I didn't know that still worked. I thought that was broken. So we had a minecart and rail thing over here that led to...
Mandatory laughing smiley.
Oh, that's not the fanciest door in this base, dude. There's one even fancier. So that was like his treasure launcher. And then he had a hidden exit back here. Now, sadly, the actual fanciest door in this base is completely and utterly broken and doesn't work at all anymore. But I can show you this one. Hang on. Unless it's broken, which it might be. Hang on. Oh, did this one finally break? Hang on, let me try a lever. Oh, hang on! It worked. It worked for a second.
Joined the game.
There's Maxi.
Maxipause says God. Maxipause says finally.
So yeah, the top corner is broken, but the rest of it actually still works. It just takes a bit of finagling.
Jarisu Oni says so cool. Maxipause says
And
how
that's
much I
spiral door.
miss.
Not a ton, Maxi. Hang on, I'll come and find you. Oh, Maxi's really close, actually. I think I've placed the stone block back.
Jarisu says
Oh no, I remember.
Maxipor says found it.
Okay, if you can come just through the tower if you want, I'll show you the tower next since the tower's not super impressive.
Jarisu says there's a valley.
Where the hell is the
Maxipor says boo.
standard stone? There we go. See, I forgot, if you pressed this lever, it slid a stone across the top there. And then you could press that one, and it would close it up completely, so you could only see through one block. I'd totally forgotten about that.
Jarisu says wow. Maxipor says daang. Jarisu says not in there.
Yeah, don't go in the
Jarisu says
don't go in the sandstone room. But yeah, this is that's one we've already looked at. Don't go in the sandstone room yet. The tower, I'll just show this off really quickly. We made a big watchtower. It's not super interesting, but it's kind of neat, and you can see quite a good distance from up here. And then you can just drop back down to the bottom. But yeah, that originally spiraled all the way around. It was really cool. And as you can see, we brought back Babby Pumpkin for this map. So this was post Babby Pumpkin.
Jarisu says I think it's still cool.
Now, originally back here somewhere.
Maxipor says
Oh, hey, this one still partly works. So originally you had this bookshelf here. And there was a hidden doorway behind here that you pressed the lever and it would pull back the bookcase. And then you could come back here and flick this lever and it would override it from the outside. From the inside rather, so you could lock it. And you could come down here via minecart. And again, this is partly broken now because of the circuitry being old. And this was the other... This was my lounge room that I made. This was my lounge.
Jarisu says so cozy.
Complete with a music player. Now, unfortunately, this door again is broken, but how it worked is you pulled a lever back here. And then you can come through here, and again, another broken door, but this was my room. And you could pull this lever originally, it would turn off the lights.
Maxipor says, hey, you locked me out. Jarisu says,
wait. But yeah, originally you'd pull on this, and these would close up via piston.
Maxipor says chicken. Jarisu says invite me to your Minecraft room if you want some loot. 9. Maxipor says me.
And this originally had a furnace minecart on it.
Jarisu says help.
Yeah, this had a furnace minecart on it that went round in circles.
Maxipor
and you could also lock it from the inside.
Jarisu says I broke something.
Oh, what did you break? Hang on. Oh no, you didn't break that, I broke that. It was one iron block. Why doesn't the door work for you?
Jarisu says oh. Maxipor says few.
Anyway, come this way. Now through here, and down this staircase, is a big fucking ravine with a minecart, mineshaft in it.
Maxipor says you. Jarisu Oni says well.
Now, if you follow me down... Oh wait, no, not down here. Where is it? Oh yeah. So you got this little lever here. Now originally we'd just take this lever off so people couldn't see it. But you'd stick a lever here. Now come down here. This is the secret bunker. Now don't go down there yet. I need to show you something first. So the doors are broken, but the device is not. This is a numerical code lock. So you'd have to enter 2, 4, 0, and 1. And then the doors would open up in sequence.
Maxipor says.
And this was a joint effort between me and the Dark Apple. I wired up the doors and he made the code lock. And this led to our bunker that was going to be filled with loot, but we never quite finished filling it. There was a lot of cake.
Jarisu Oni says I'm blown away.
And the best part is, if you enter any number wrong on, if you pull any lever wrong, it will lock.
Detailed.
So if you were to pull any lever you want now.
Jarisu Oni says how do you unlock?
Oh, I think you guys don't have the permissions, sorry. But look. If you make the combination wrong in any way, it doesn't work. So you have to have it set 2, 4, 0, 1. Or it won't work.
Maxipor says that's awesome.
Hell yeah, it is. Now, I'm going to show you guys the most impressive relic of this base, though. Sadly, this one doesn't work anymore, but it is really cool. And I'd like to point out at one point it did work. Also, here, let me get you through there. Let me just open the door real quick. So, as you may have guessed, the Dark Apple was our resident redstone expert. Originally in this room, he had a hidden button here on this painting. And it would cause this wall to drop away entirely. As you can see, there is a lot of redstone down here for it. And that entire wall would just drop away. This here was me attempting to fix some of the redstone, but it didn't work. You could also turn the lights on and off. Don't go down there yet, Maxi.
Would be so gorgeous to see.
You want to see gorgeous? I'll show you guys gorgeous. So originally this staircase also dropped down partially. If I remember correctly. This was quite possibly the Dark Apple's finest creation when it worked. This was a fully functional redstone digital clock that actually told the time, and it appears to still be partially moving in places, which is a bit strange.
Maxipor says oh what? Jarisu Oni says what?
Part of it is still functioning, somewhat, it's still moving.
Jarisu Oni says oh my god.
So, despite the redstones being broken,
Maxipor says
yeah, it still at least partially functions.
Jarisu Oni says it's struggling to keep going.
Oh my god, it actually still is partially functioning back here. It's broken, but the machinery's still going.
Jarisu only says look at all that redstone.
So even though parts of it are still
Jarisu only says,
are still
I know this
broken
sounds
beyond
silly, but
repair,
it's almost moving me to tears.
it still actually kind of
Maxipor says this
works.
is
That's
beautiful.
amazing. But yeah, this was
Jarisu
the
only
Dark
says the sheer
Apple's
passion you
magnum
must have to create
opus.
something like this.
This was like his ultimate creation.
Maxipor says this is literally a relic.
And at one point this thing fully functioned, like it would actually show the in-game
Jarisu
time,
only
roughly.
says you could write a book on this. Jarisu only says an ancient relic AI.
And yeah, this was actually probably the most amazing redstone contraption I'd ever seen when it was working, and it's amazing that even
Jarisu only
part
says
of
the
it still
clock never stops
functions.
moving.
So yeah, that was our first redstone base, and this
Maxipor
was
says, I can tell how it works by the way it moves. That's fascinating.
this was honestly the Dark Apple's magnum opus. This was the finest redstone contraption he ever made. He poured his heart and soul into this thing. So I'm so glad at least part of it still works in some capacity.
Jarisu only says I can imagine how gorgeous it looks when it was working. Jarisu only says even now it's still wonderful. Jarisu only says thank you for showing me this.
It was pretty
Maxipor says, I
incredible
think
when it
still
actually
looks
functioned.
gorgeous. Maxipor says yeah, thank you.
But yeah, low-key fucking... The Dark Apple was a redstone genius. He was absolutely terrifying when it came to redstone, but he was an absolute genius at the same time. He had a lot of supplies in here as well. All fancily arranged and everything. Yeah, I believe that lever was originally... Yeah, the Dark Apple's still around. He's actually doing computer stuff for his uni degree, I think. He's still in the chat sometimes as the Dark Bagel. So he's still around, and I'm still somewhat in contact with him.
Jarisu only says with his redstone skills I do imagine his career is a successful one.
And then that lever there. And you see, all perfectly concealed. See, now it'd be virtually impossible to get in. It even had a little decoy button to really troll people as well, which was brilliant.
Jarisu only
So
says
yeah,
nice.
Those are probably my oldest Minecraft maps. I'm really glad you guys enjoyed seeing them.
Jarisu only says thank you so much for showing these. Maxipor says it's good to see it around. Jarisu only says I had a great time. Maxipor says thank you.
Well, thank you for coming and having a look-see. I do appreciate it. Alright, so I'm going to close the game here. And I'm going to call it a night there. So thank you all for watching. If you want to catch up with my streams, I upload them to my YouTube channel, which is my stream archive, which is AliasComrade on YouTube. I have a Twitter where I announce my streams, which is AliasComrade on Twitter, and a blog where I will sometimes upload stream fanarty stuff, which is AliasComrade on Tumblr. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you sometime next week with some more Call of Duty Modern Warfare. And stay frosty.